Labour Party gains as 60 Solidarity Group mobilize for P2B in Cross River State. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The Labour Party LP Cross River State meeting of Sunday, 19th June, which held in Calabar, the state capital metropolis, has been adjudged to be very successful. Good Heaven can report authoritatively. No fewer than 1,896 persons were in attendance, while over 60 support groups pledged their loyalty to P2B's presidential ambition. This details was relayed by the State Public Relations Officer (PRO) of the Labour Party in the state, Dr. Ofem Lekam, who disclosed that yesterday I was the master of ceremony in our Labour Party meeting. Despite the short notice of a meeting, we recorded 1,896 attendance with over 60 solidarity groups for P2B. When I came in a few minutes after the proposed time, I could not believe it. I could not believe it was the very meeting I co-organized. I like what I saw yesterday. People traveling from Obudu, Obanliko, Bekwara, Ogoja with their money just to farm Labour Party. They did not bother to ask for refreshment. From Obudu to Calabar, to and fro is over 10,000 naira. This is what poor revolutionaries pay just to attend the meeting and return back. This is the spirit of aggressive revolution. Those undermining us are only pretending. Both the All Progressive and the People Democratic Party are no longer attacking each other. They are now united and attacking only obedient supporters. This is an indicator that they are threatened by the overwhelming support of Nigerians for the best. They prefer the old way, they prefer poverty, and they prefer corruption. The truth is, we will shock you come 2023. Meanwhile, on a spat, the state chair of the Labour Party, Oga Osem, said that we have sung the national anthem without hope, especially the labor of our heroes past shall not be in vain, with Dr. We have sung the national anthem with hope, especially the labor of our heroes past shall not be in vain, with Dr. P2B as the flag bearer of our country. In fact, the labors of our heroes past shall not be in vain. We have invited you here to say thank you, to interface with you as individuals, groups, that this great movement towards the realization of where we are going. This country is not working. This country is crippled. But we have come to say enough is enough. Where we are is not the will of God. To tell you where we are and where we are going from here, we have already created structures across the entire state in all the 18 local government areas, and we are happy that we did all these things. Yes, so Otogeo, I keep saying that you see that particular person in your house that you maltreat, you beat around, you hit around, you insult, you abuse physically, emotionally, psychologically. The day that person will fight back. Anytime anytime you hear stories of, domestic violence, and at the end of the day, person die. Especially when the beats and the abuser die, just know that the abused have had it up to here. I'm just using it as a scenario. Yes. So that is what happens. The person is, there's no other way. They don't push you, don't reach wall. You know, if you enter wall now, had it been said people they enter wall, you go there enter wall. Wall go close. But because there's no other place, they have pushed you to the brim. You have kept silent, you have bared everything, so that you go die. You could just push the person small. That small, they come with all the anger, all the resentment, everything. Before you know, that person feel wipe head for ground. You don't be. The thing is, enough is enough. And me, I want to say, let us walk the talk. Come the next election, we don't even need to come out and tell people we are this, we are that. It is not time to come and start exchanging words with everybody. If anybody, no matter what people say, even if 99% of those in your environment say they are going to be voting for APC, for PDP, you don't even have to be bothered about it. All you need to do is to keep campaigning for the best. You can keep working on converting them. These are the benefits of voting for this person. These are the benefits. That is why I keep saying, know your candidate. Because somebody might walk up to you and ask you, okay, who are you supporting? You say this is the party you're supporting. This is the person you're supporting. And the person says, okay, give me 3 reasons why this person is the best candidate or the best man for the job. And before you know, you three reasons we didn't tell you, it could be like saying 30 trillion reasons. I go to look up, I go to look down. You cannot see anything. That is why I advise us to go do research. Research these people, screen these people on your own. What are they? What kind of people are they? What kind of past do they have? What kind of position have they held? Okay, they have held such position. What did they do? How did they leave that position? Did they score over the bar? Over average or average? What exactly? All these things, all this information are necessary. So that you can always have it at your fingertips to say, oh, this is what my candidate did in so and so time when it was in so and so office. The records are there. Go and check for yourself. It will convince the person. You understand? Just like I always use the scenario of a salesman. Somebody comes to you and telling you, this is your product, safe, go. It's not that it is fake. If I buy it now, it is fake. It is not going to do this. It is not going to do that. You tell the person, no. You do what? You convince the person more. No, this is what my product does. This is what it does. This is how it works. Instead of you saying, you not concern you. If you like, vote for anybody, or you start using derogatory comment. You're very foolish. You are very irrational. All those things. You market your candidate instead. Before you know, you have started winning people over. You have started winning people because the person will be like, the way you're even saying this, you're not even getting angry for one day, telling me you're not, no. You are going out to market your candidate. That is the best way. And during an election, you don't even need to talk too much. You go outside, you cast your vote, you go back inside. You have done your bit. It will be recorded that if one of your children, because I know our children will ask, Daddy, what did you do when, because we're asking, like what's our parents, our parents told us the story about the war and all of that, and how it took Nigerians backward and who offended who. Everybody have their own version, both the one that is correct and the one that is not. So when your children now even ask you, why is the country like this? Why are things like this? What did you people do? You can proudly put your hand on your chest and say, oh, in so and so time, this is what happened. Then in so and so year, this is what happened. There was this awakening. Everybody came out and they voted for their candidate. And even if at the end of the day, I'm just saying, even let's say if at the end of the day, we don't reach our goal, which is making the person you want to be president, you are going to be able to say, I tried. And that is why I keep saying, let us not keep the hope. Let us make sure this kindled flame does not fizzle out, so that we can always continue, because election not the finish. Yes, we are saying, okay, if we don't get it right this time, there's going to be a problem. But as well, I'm saying, let us make sure we continue, we keep up this kind of, turnout, we keep up this kind of, movement, so that even subsequent elections, we are going to be getting them right as well. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you.